Technology keeps us connected 24/7, and even while we're sleeping, messages are piling up in the mailbox, ready for attention in the morning. Sometimes we just have to disconnect completely in order to get back in touch with the joy of just being. And the Buddhist Retreat Centre offers precisely this kind of refuge. Let's find out what Zaky thought of the experience.
The rolling Midland Hills awaited the summer rains, but they were still lovely beyond the singing of it, as Alan Paton had once written.
This year, I have actively been searching out the better parts of me. I can feel myself growing and stretching in ways that are often uncomfortable, but I'm doing the work. And part of that work is learning to become mindful and present, which is why I'm on my way to the Buddhist Retreat Centre in Itopo.
Zaky had been on the road for less than 2 hours when she approached her destination.
One of my big lessons on this journey is learning to relax. The further away I get from the city and the closer I get to my destination, the more I feel the tension slipping away. Hello, Lynn.
Hello, Zach. Very warm welcome at the BRC.
Thank you so much for having me.
Here's your keys to your room.
Thank you.
The Eastern influence on the design of the cottages is unmistakable, yet they also fit into their African setting, and the overall impression is one of rustic comfort.
This is so serene, and look at that view.
It was a panorama to open the mind and the soul.
Wow. I could relax here until the sun set. That is not entirely true. I could relax here until my tummy started to growl, which is right about now. I'm gonna freshen up. I'll see you at lunch.
Time truly seemed to slow down as Zaky became more and more in harmony with the environment. When she reached the dining room, the lunch buffet offered everything she could have hoped for and more.
Look at this feast. It's all vegetarian and it looks scrumptious.
Zaky was looking forward to her meal and finding out about the history of the centre.
Lynn, how did the centre come into being?
Some 48 years ago, Louis van Leeuwen had a vision. I think the energy that you feel is because Louis built all of this and then he opened it up to the world.
Who would benefit from coming to a place like the Buddhist Retreat Centre?
Absolutely everyone. It's an absolute haven for anyone coming from a busy city life or from wherever. But I think after lunch, why don't you and I go on a walk and I'll show you what we mean.
Lynn, I love exploring.
With her tummy having found inner peace, Zaky could focus on her surroundings and the tour.
Right, so this is the Buddha Boma. The 8 trees planted around the Buddha Boma. There's a significance of each and every tree in the Buddha's life. And it ended in his enlightenment under the Bodhi tree over there. Here what we do is we pay respect to the different stages in the Buddha's life.
The Buddha Boma is just one of the garden areas in the property, and Zaky discovered a stylized landscape in miniature.
The Zen garden originated in medieval Japan and they are renowned for their serenity and simplicity. The sand represents water and the rocks, which are the most important aspect, symbolize harmony and soul.
Nearby, a shrine stood with an open doorway ready to welcome a traveler in search of peace in their journey through life.
There's a Chinese saying that says, the thing that you are running away from will always chase you. I have been running away from meditation and relaxation for as long as all my teachers and gurus have been telling me that is exactly what I need. So here I am today, working on being mindful and present.
Enlightenment isn't attained overnight, and even Gautama practiced meditation and spiritual discipline for many years before finally grasping the true nature of cosmic law and order. It helps to have a guide, and Louis van Leeuwen guides participants in retreats to achieve spiritual focus.
You offer a retreat that scares me and excites me. Who goes on silent retreats and what are the benefits?
Silent retreats are particularly useful for people who are perhaps too busy. Their minds are constantly turning over. There is so much noise in our life that it drowns out our inner kind of conversation that we can have with ourselves. So for people particularly who are very, very busy, to go on a silent retreat, it can be quite a revelation.
It's the perfect place to rediscover your true self.
Wow, 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 wow.
As the setting sun transforms the landscape, you're alone, but not lonely, and the voice of your soul drowns out the grumble of the ego.
I have had a wonderfully introspective afternoon. I'm off to bed soon because I have an early start tomorrow for a jam-packed day.
A new day dawned, and Zaky awoke refreshed and ready to salute the rising sun.
My favorite form of meditation is yoga, but I've been wanting to try out another physical form of meditation. The Buddhist Retreat Centre offers the ancient form of Qi Gong, so I've decided to try that out.
This holistic practice combines elements of Chinese medicine, philosophy, and martial arts. And Zaky would be guided by Master Colin Kemery.
Colin, what a glorious morning.
Good morning to you, Zach. Lovely to see you.
Colin, what is Qi Gong?
Qi Gong is a method of cultivating and consciously controlling the higher energy form or vital essence known as Qi.
Colin, can you show me some of the basics?
If you'd like to set up your mat. Feet shoulder width apart. Shoulders and arms nice and loose. The first one is the outward mantra. So breathing in as we go up and gently out as we come down. Now straight into forward mantra with a deep breath going up. Have a wonderful day.
That would be lovely. I have had a truly invigorating morning and I'm ready for the day. My first stop is the shops where I want to find an amazing cookbook.
Before Zaky had even reached the bookshelves, a selection of handmade goods had already caught her eye.
Oh, look at this cute lion! Made by the Warsamoy Community Development Project. I actually saw them on the way in. I want to find out more about this.
While it may seem that the retreat focuses purely on the spiritual, this is not the case, because the center also shows compassion through action by interacting with the local community in a socially responsible manner.
Hello, welcome to Warsamoy. My name is Sue.
My name is Zaky. Do you have a minute to chat?
Yes, of course.
What is the mission of Warsamoy in the community?
The mission of our crafts programs is to create sustainable livelihoods for women in the valley. So we have numerous women throughout the Fafa Valley working from home. They have been trained to create these craft products, and they are given raw materials, they are given ongoing support and training, and once a month they bring all their products here. The products are then purchased by Warsamoy. From all of that, these women are now feeding themselves, putting their children back in school. It has truly created sustainable livelihoods.
Warsamoy also offers home-based care, food security, paralegal, social media, and early childhood development services to the community.
It is initiatives like this that give me a deep sense of gratitude for people like Sue. My heart is bursting with joy. This weekend has been balm for the soul, and I can't help but feel, in Bob Marley's words, that every little thing is going to be all right. It's no wonder that the Buddhist Retreat Centre is both a local and international destination. Take it from me, it's a definite must.
Zaky would be returning to the sensory overload of the permanently connected planets the following morning, so she didn't want to miss her last session of silent meditation. In military terms, there's a big difference between a retreat and a rout, and the same applies in the realm of the spirit. A retreat doesn't imply fleeing from an impossible situation, but should be seen as an orderly, considered move to regroup and re-establish a sense of purpose and focus. This is precisely what the center enables you to do, and you can return to the everyday world feeling re-energized and at peace with yourself and your fellow beings.